the Geelong Arena. Brad White in the commentary booth. A few more here for this round 5 clash between the Hughes Advisory, Geelong Supercats and the Melbourne Tigers. Hugh, welcome, mate.
Thank you. Should be a very interesting evening down here.
Absolutely right, mate. Of course, we've got the return of circa 2019 Geelong Supercats, Satina Akuso, and of course the Brand Catasano sisters. So I think it's a bit of a homecoming of sorts.
Yeah, and as well as Herbie left down here. So it'll be an interesting match for those guys.
No, absolutely, and I think the story of the night, certainly for the Supercats women, is 3 pretty major outs for the team. Of course, Amy Clydesdale, who's been playing so well the first 4 rounds, unfortunately suffering a broken arm in training. Sarah O'Neill suffering an ankle injury last week in the game on Saturday night, is still out, and in fact Jazz Watley as well, being the 3rd member of the team with a concussion, unfortunately not suiting up tonight. So a somewhat undermanned Supercats side looking to take it to number 4 on the ladder, the Melbourne Tigers.
Definitely be interesting. A couple of big outs there that will certainly affect the way the Supercats play, but definitely be a challenge, and I reckon they'll be up to it.
Yeah, look, I think Coach Payton definitely would have obviously had a conversation about being a bit undermanned. They obviously know who they're up against with Satina and some of the other players there, and of course how Coach Hearn is coached in the past too. So they'll be well prepared. It's just a matter of how they can go for 4 quarters against what is a very, very strong Melbourne Tigers team, sitting 4-2 at the moment, and unfortunately the Supercats only 1-4 themselves. So interesting to see how it all plays out. But whether you're joining us around the country or in fact around the world, thank you for joining us tonight. NBL1 South coming at you from the Geelong Arena, slowly filling up as always a good night out down here in Geelong to come and see the Hughes Advisory Geelong Supercats get underway. And final checks in place, score bench, the referees and each team, final words from the coaching as we prepare to get underway for this round 5 clash. Thank you for joining us this evening. Looking forward to what's going to be a very entertaining game between these 2 teams. Final checks underway. Both teams getting ready to go. Looks like we're going to have Charlie and Maddie bring Catasano, as well as Monique Conti, Satina Akuso, and of course Geraldine Portal as the starting 5 for the Melbourne Tigers.
I have to correct you on that one. It's actually Isa Brand Catasano.
Right on.
Instead of Maddie. I don't believe Maddie is playing.
Great start, Brad, in the commentary booth tonight. It's going to be Brand Catasanos all night. I'm never going to be able to pick Izzy or Charlie as we get ready to get underway.
One of our double header this evening. And it's a Hughes Advisory Supercats.
All's in readiness.
The Melbourne Tigers. Let it rip, folks.
Geelong Supercats looking to pick up only their 2nd win for the season. We'll see the Melbourne Tigers come away with the first possession of the game, of course, straight into Satina. Akuso looking to go to work, so quick on that first step, going hard to the rack. Great defence in the end. O'Donnell doing well against the much larger, much stronger Satina Akuso. He's have Ellsworthy. Drew O'Donnell puts up the long 3 and hits! In fact, only a 2. Foot on the line, but a great start for the Supercats.
Yeah, definitely. Some great defensive matchups out there at the moment on both sides, so it'll be a very interesting match as Isa lets it go from the corner.
We've seen her do that a few times when she was suited up for the Supercats. That'll be a point of focus. As we see a steal come away this time. Nick Conti, too quick. Easy 2 in the end. They'll be tight with the handle, I think, the Supercats, especially around Monique Conti. Emma-Nnopu had an easy look at 2, but just couldn't put it down. And they're the chances the Cats really need to take.
So the ball goes into the side to Satina yet again. So I think that's 2 out of the last 3 as she makes the basket and gets the 1.
Yeah, she's always going to be a handful down there on that low post. And Coach Herbie knows that. Going to work early. As you said, 2 out of the first 3 possessions going straight through Satina. Just been rewarded with the and 1. to extend to a very early 6-point lead. Only a minute and a half gone. No good on that free throw attempt.
I believe that was Steph Blitzarves with that foul as well.
Worthy. Great drive. Coughed it up. Alex Duck, though, saves the day. Last line of defence. The Cats are looking to push the tempo. Alex Duck, great head fake. Beautiful up and under, Alex Duck. Takes it back for the Super Cats. Only down 3. Zakuso, low post again.
Great defence there. Ooh.
The foul is called. I agree with you, Hugh. That was great D. Referee disagreeing.
Foul at number 2 for the Fuse Advisory Super Cats.
Antoinette Emma-Nnopu picking up that.
Emma-Nnopu, her first.
That foul. Her first. Get the sense that Satina's looking to spend a fair bit of time at the free throw line tonight. She hits the first of 2. Goes 2 of 2 for the line, does Zatina Akuso. Warming up already. 4 quick points. Conti doing what she does best. Really hounding that ball handler. So we have Alex Duck. Great patience by Ducky. Great pass. Beautiful dime, Alex Duck. Emma-Nnopu. Beautiful finish. What a dime by Alex Duck. Conti heaves up a 3. Emma-Nnopu just inhaled that rebound. Super Cats, O'Donnell, Blitzarves. Back out to O'Donnell, corner 3. Great head fake. Excellent dump down low, but stopped at the rim. Ellsworthy for 3.
Emma-Nnopu's really trying to ignite the Geelong United bench. Give them that little bit of a spark that they might need.
No, you're absolutely right, and a lot of great work, early work too, and they're really penetrating the Tigers' defence pretty easily. Tigers getting through hands, and open 3 doesn't land. Super Cats wouldn't want to be leaving shooters that wide open.
No, definitely not.
Some token extended pressure shown by the Tigers. It's Alex Duck. It's in control for the Cats. To that high position through O'Donnell. Ducky. Great draw of the foul. Head fake in the step through.
Number 11.
Drawing the foul. Is up Brent Catasano. Her first foul.
Alex Duck.
First team foul for the Tigers. Alex Duck looking to piggyback 2 of their own. Cats down 3 currently. 2.5, 3.5 gone in the first term, and Alex Duck hits the first. And good on the second. Foul is called.
Tigers ball.
This time on.
Looks to be O'Donnell, I believe.
O'Donnell. But I tell you what, in that last box-out contest on that second free throw, Emma-Nnopu got right in front of Zatina Akuso and really had her sealed well.
It'll be an interesting matchup. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Matt goes through and puts Emma-Nnopu on Zatina. At the moment, it looks to be O'Donnell who's started on her as Zatina steps back and misses. But Emma-Nnopu seems to be in the action and under the ring a lot, which is good.
Absolutely. Cleaning up the glass, that's for sure.
So, yeah. Nice back cut.
Beautiful back cut. The dump off to O'Donnell. Corner 3, Blitzarves. Her first. And there she is on the spot. Emma-Nnopu picking up another rebound.
She's up to 4 rebounds now. So, and we're only 4 minutes into the quarter, so
we see a turnover from the Cats. The Tigers looking to push through it straight to Alex Duck. Great Catasano, costly turnover. Blitzarves back to Duck, open 3. And strokes it. Home crowd up and about for that one. Alex Duck puts the Super Cats ahead. 10-9, their first lead of the game.
Great shot there by Alex Duck. just to find the open.
Rebecca O'Donnell shutting down at Kuso as Ducky with a great hesitation and fake, just couldn't make the layup. Great action from the Super Cats.
They definitely have the momentum right now behind them as Conti releases 3, which is off.
Big 3 from Conti. You can see the Cats running, has the numbers if they want. Alex Duck decides to pull it out. Ellsworthy on the drive, left-handed.
Nice layup.
Silky touch. Sarah Ellsworthy. The Super Cats come out in absolute effort and intent this first term. Now up 3 against the Melbourne Tigers. Tigers slipping the shot clock. Great find by Akuso. Beautiful look on the back cut.
Kuso came up a bit sore on that play.
Satsina,
looks like she might have
maybe rolled her ankle, I think, on O'Donnell's foot. So Ellsworthy. Blixarves. Hasn't scored yet. Deep in the shot clock again. Nearly a turnover. Conti nearly had the steal. It will be Super Cats ball with 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. So we see some substitutions on the floor.
Looks to be Emma-Nnopu out for Knight and Georgia Varley coming in for Alex Duck.
Georgia Varley seeing her first minutes tonight. 6 seconds on the shot clock. What can the Cats come up with? O'Donnell. Ellsworthy on the drive. Beautiful floater.
Nice shot.
Shooter's touch. Ellsworthy pushes the lead back out to 3 for the Cats. 4 minutes to go in the first term.
Hurley also subbed on during that last sub as Charlotte Brancassano has a travel.
Another turnover for the Tigers. Their third. Super Cats having the momentum at the moment. Ellsworthy. Good serve, so no doubt look to get started very soon. Ellsworthy open 3, and throats it. Sarah Ellsworthy starting to warm up. She's up to 7 quick points. Tigers, how are they going to respond? Now down 6. Kuso on the left. For the open 2. Long range 2 is hit. Charlie Brancassano. Hughes Advisory Supercats still up 4 against these Melbourne Tigers. As they're looking at Blixarves, looking to go to work against a much smaller defender. Easy work for Steph Blixarves.
I think that's the thing they've got to target, is those mismatches and trying to get Steph inside in the action as well as Ellsworthy.
It's a great call, and you're absolutely right. They're definitely getting the switches they want.
Yeah.
And really just going to work and taking advantage of that as you see a rebounding contest. Last touch by the Melbourne Tigers. So it will be the Super Cats ball. Quick breaking play. Looks like a drink may have been spilled on the ball. Tumbled out of bounds. It's a 3. Rise off the ball. Ball play resumes. Back underway. Ellsworthy harassed by Conti. Conti having a stellar season so far. Cats getting it through hands. Varley on the drive. Draws another foul. This time, number 11 is a Brancassano. See Varley going to the line for 2.
As Isa subs out and in comes Gemma Simon, and then I believe it was also Ellsworthy came out and Ducky came back in. So
friendly roll again for Varley, and I think for Coach Payton being an undermanned team, I think the substitution is going to be critical to have that, availability for the full 4 quarters. Second free throw just rims out. Conti will come straight back to the Super Cats. Strong drive and pull up 2. That's money for Conti. Conti 4 points now. Alex Duck pushing the issue. Just a little wayward on that pass. Neil Knight was there, but Alex Duck just couldn't get it to her. I like the pace though.
Yeah.
The pace of the Supercats at the moment. Really forcing the issue.
Definitely keeping Melbourne on their toes.
Great D there by the Supercats as the three goes up and down. Gemma Simon showing the range, brings it back down to a 2-point deficit for the Tigers. Alex Duck probing. Strong drive. Zatina says no, denied to Neil Knight.
Substitution for the Fuse Advisory.
Zatina Akuso more than happy to dispatch shots that are that soft. Neil Knight.
To Neil Knight.
On that occasion.
Emma-Nnopu comes back on for Tenille.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Alex Duck surveying. O'Donnell back to Duck. Slick pass. A little too slick in the end.
Definitely getting the right ideas.
They're available to the Supercats players. They're getting plenty of what they're looking for in terms of openings and availability to score. It's just a couple of possessions there. Just gone a little wayward on the passes. Excellent defense by the Cats. Trying to shut down Akuso.
Great defense.
Comes up with a steal. Blixar's on the push. Offloads it back to O'Donnell. Rewards the great defensive effort at the other end. Does Steph Blixar's with O'Donnell going to the line for 2.
I think O'Donnell might be the matchup for Zatina tonight. She started to work her out, and as we just saw there, she got the steal and then came down and got the foul. So
end-to-end action, absolutely, from Rebecca O'Donnell. Looking to extend the lead. Nothing but net. Great looking free throw. Goes 1 of 2. Second one just a little strong. Supercats holding a 3-point lead. A minute and a half to go. The first term. Akuso looking to go to work. Has picked off. Great defense again by the Supercats. Alex Duck through to Varley. Duck. Patient. Steph Blixarves. They've got a mismatch on the block if they want it. Blixarves going to work. Gets 2 of her own.
Muscled her way through.
Showing that strength and composure on the finish. Minute remaining. Conti pull up 2. Absolute money.
Wow.
Foul is called on Alex Duck for a push-off.
Advisory Supercats, Alex Duck. Her first.
Monique Conti is going to play you a full 90 feet for a full 40 minutes. Alex Duck picking up the offensive foul. Great denial by Alex Duck. Nearly coming away with the steal. Forced to Akuso. Here's Conti surveying. Looking at a 3. A long 3. Monique Conti at flashes. Showing the range.
Conti applying the pressure right now to the Supercats.
Absolutely. As it all's all tied up as quick as that. 23 apiece. So Donald hits 2 of her own. Great response from the Supercats with 30 seconds remaining. Cats now up 2. Tigers. Alex Duck Miller with another steal. Kuso looking at a 3 of her own.
Oh, wow.
It's big 3.
I think that's one thing the Supercats have got to watch out for. Zatina's inside threat, but she's also a threat from the outside.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Blixarves needs to get it off. Throws it away. Unfortunately, and that'll do it for the first term. Sees the Melbourne Tigers up 26 and the Geelong Supercats 25 in what has been a back and forth and very entertaining first quarter.
Yeah, for sure. Very fast-paced game. Both teams going at it end to end. Only with a few sort of set plays coming up with your likes of Monique Conti applying that pressure, but then Ducky coming back the other way. As we see, Monique's obviously started off really well with 9 points. Ellsworthy trying to sort of take it back at her with 7. So it will be a very interesting game. Great start by the Supercats.
Yeah, no, you're
considering how undermanned they are.
No, you're absolutely right. So the 8 active players tonight, obviously bench management, sub-management is going to play a factor, but the Supercats showing they were more than willing to get out and run, be really aggressive on offense, and their defensive pressure in that first term was phenomenal. O'Donnell doing an amazing job, really shutting down Centeno and Cuso a lot of the times in that low block and coming away with a couple of steals, helped obviously by the guards coming through doubles as needed as well.
I think that'll be key. If you can sort of slow down Zatina in the game, then that might sort of slow the burn and help you a little bit. But you've also got to watch, there were a couple of times there where the Supercats actually left someone open out on side, and you don't want to, obviously with your shooters in the Brandcats and Conti, you don't want to leave those girls open. So I think that'll be a key to this game.
No, you're right. It really is a pick your poison kind of scenario. And I think the Cats have done a very good job so far. And I think for me, it's going to be interesting to see if they can keep up for the full game. But we'll wait and see what they come out with. Go back and forth and get ready for the second term. Of course, the Fuse Advisory, Geelong Supercats. So pick up another win at home if they can. After going down in their last game last Sunday to the Waverley Falcons. Of course, the Tigers winning the last weekend. Get ready to get underway. Special thank you to our other major sponsors, Roderick Insurance Brokers, Buxton, K-Rock 95.5 and Steam Pocket for their support and ongoing support the NBL1 South for the Geelong Supercats.
Just confirming that's
ready to get underway. We'll see the Geelong Supercats with possession to kick off the second term. It is Brad White and Hugh Moore in the commentary box. Supercats to Alex Duck. Kick out Ellsworthy wide open and strikes another three. He does. Sarah Ellsworthy, instant offense. Great start from the Supercats. Emma Simon. There's a steal by Emma-Nnopu nearly. Tigers nearly coming up with 2 turnovers there. As they see a turnover on Q O'Donnell.
Finally, after about 3 tries.
Great D, and O'Donnell, the recipient.
Oh, nice
Great pass down low. Just couldn't convert. Antoniette, Emma-Nnopu. Great hands though. O'Donnell everywhere at the moment.
Supercats have come up really fired up, come out of the quarter time. So I think they know that they're in this game as Conti releases from deep, and it looks to be
shooting that three for Belmont
as it's Geelong ball. But I think it'll be interesting to hear what Coach Matt actually said in that timeout to them.
They've definitely come out with a purpose and energy. It's fantastic to see from the Supercats. Now up to 28-26. Stuck. O'Donnell. Great seal from Steph Wixarves. Had the position they wanted. Great offense.
Looks to be Charlie Brancanisano who picked up her first foul. As Isa Brancanisano comes back in, and looks to be Mel Pryor.
Supercats through Ellsworthy.
Oh, no. Couldn't see Mel's jumper then. It was all folded.
O'Donnell! Wow. Gets a three of her own. Rebecca O'Donnell putting on a show today. Cats out to a 5-point lead. Approaching 2 minutes gone. Akuso knows what to do down in that low post. Great response. Cats showing energy. Alex Dark, corner three.
Back to back.
Back to back threes. Great call on Hugh.
Supercats are currently shooting 5 from 7 from the 3-point line. So great start as the ball comes off Monique Conti's fingertips.
Monique Conti holding that right hand. Might have just jammed a finger. But great defense. Second quarter by the Geelong Supercats. Sees them up 6. 2 minutes gone in the second term.
Massive screen there.
Ellsworthy going to the basket and the foul. Another foul is called. Monique Conti not happy picking up that foul. Second team foul for the Tigers. It's Conti's first foul and still having a chat to the refs. Didn't appreciate that fantastic screen from Emma-Nnopu. Supercats ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Split serves to O'Donnell. Just to the three earlier. Open.
Nice catch.
Falling out of bounds. Great save. 4 on the shot clock. Split serves for 3. Would have blown the roof off this Geelong arena if split serves had hit that. Conti nearly travelled. Great recovery by the Supercats. Tigers through hands. Conti, Akuso.
There's that matchup.
Go hard.
Nice
Great
defense. Oh.
Foul is called by the referee. Late call.
Looks to be on Emma-Nnopu as well.
Foul on the arm. Couldn't see it from our vantage point.
That's her second, so.
It's been fantastic defense shown by the Cats. Excellent intensity and effort so far. Satina. It's another free throw. Puts the Tigers back within 5. Goes 2 of 2, does Satina Akuso. Supercats holding a 4-point lead through Alex Duck. Emma-Nnopu. Quick serves, great fake. Emma-Nnopu,
nice
beautiful
finish.
touch. Great offensive set again from the Cats, and getting all they want against the Tigers. Showing little resistance are the Melbourne Tigers at the moment. Ellsworthy looking to give Conti a bit of her own medicine defensively. The Tigers get the switch they want.
Ooh.
Great D's, bodies all over the place, resulting in an easy 2.
Looks like O'Donnell and Ellsworthy clashed there.
Great pass. O'Donnell could have looked to score. Ellsworthy through the duck for another 3. Too strong. Kuso with the board. Her third rebound for the night. Tigers. Kuso. Two hands. Long mid-range too. Thrown up by Pryor. Very disjointed offensive set for the Tigers.
Because the Supercats look to slow it down here, bring some composure back to the game. So
Donald through the Duck, looking at that roll again. Alex Duck. Little fadeaway 2, just doesn't roll, but
nice steal.
With a great steal. He's absolutely picked it out of the air. Sarah Ellsworthy. Beautiful play. Cats now up by 6. The Tigers look a little stunned at the moment. You see a 3 go up. Big hit. Is a Brancatisano right in Alex Duck's face as well. Alex Duck looking at a 3 of her own. Would have been a great reply. Emma-Nnopu going up high. Great board as a foul is called.
Looks to be Isa Brancatisano.
Her third foul. That will have to result in her having a seat no doubt for the rest of the half. What a board by Emma-Nnopu. Bringing that absolute energy and fire. 6 boards already. 4 points does Antoniette Emma-Nnopu. The Cats out strong. O'Donnell, the 3 again. Short this time. The Tigers are going to come back through Conti. Great look by Conti. Easy 2-point layup. Bit of a defensive breakdown there by the Cats. Last 2 by Charlie Brancatisano. The Blixars for the Cats. Surveying, can take the defender off the dribble.
Great defense there by Charlie.
A step back 2. O'Donnell stripped it away, but was called for the foul.
Penalty number 6 for the Fusey guys.
Rebecca O'Donnell.
Rebecca O'Donnell for the second.
Another substitution for the Cats.
For Fusey guys, resume the Cats ball operator. Coming in from 13 to the
Looks to be Tennille Knight coming in for Rebecca O'Donnell after that foul. So
with 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining, the Fuse Advisory Supercats holding a slim 1-point lead as we see a quick double on Akuso. Open three is up, but missed. This time by Charlie Brancatisano. Nice kick ahead pass to Blick Stars. Tennille Knight sees the streaking Emma-Nnopu. Easy as you like, right down Main Street.
Great ball movement there by the Supercats.
Beautiful passing, all set up by the kick ahead.
As Monique Conti just dribbles her way through, and it looks to be Ellsworthy got smashed on the screen there.
Picks up the steal, and on the fast break, Ellsworthy Euro. Great gang rebounding by the Cats. Alex Duck, mid-range.
Emma-Nnopu
on the spot.
Wow.
Another rebound and putback. What a sequence by the Supercats, up and about. Now up to 5-point lead. As we see what is going to be called a trip or a block. Steph Blixards
not happy.
Understandably, I think the player just fell over their own feet on that instance. The Supercats had the run of play. Foul has been called on Steph Blixards.
As we see a timeout here for Coach Herbert, so both teams will go to their benches with the Supercats looking up by 5 points at the moment.
Amazing, absolutely amazing second term by the Supercats so far. The Tigers did well to trim the deficit back to 1, but then the Cats came straight back at them, showing that real energy and intensity both ends at the moment. I mean, they're doubling down on defense on Satina, hustling for boards, and then Emma-Nnopu at the moment just absolutely dominating,
destroying 7 rebounds at the moment. We're not even through the first half, so it could be a big night for her. She also has 8 points, so could be a double-double incoming.
Absolutely, double-double watch for Antoniette, Emma-Nnopu, and I think it's credit to the Geelong Supercats at the moment. They're doing it as a team. I think, as you said earlier on the call, really getting a terrific offense, looking to create, to find that open player, and a couple of times we've seen really easy, handoffs through the lane for easy buckets. It's great to see for the Cats, but I certainly wouldn't be counting these Geelong Tigers out at all.
Yeah, and I think that's a credit to Matt from Geelong, that's put in a good offense that works against teams like these where they're passing through and they're getting good looks, but also credit goes to the girls who are making the right looks, and some of those younger girls like Emma-Nnopu and Knights really sort of showcasing what the upcoming talent has here in Geelong. So
absolutely right. Absolutely right. As we get back into action, the Tigers. Alley-oop play, perfectly executed. Satina, too tall. Full court pressure being applied by the Tigers, results in the turnover. Ramos has just checked in, wasn't expecting the pass.
Bit of a miscommunication there.
The Tigers, how are they going to respond? Brancatisano into Akuso. Double team. Great find. Satina Akuso to the flashing Gemma Simon. It's now a 1-point game. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Jeff Ramos. And foul, reaching.
She's one of the, I believe she's one of the 2 multi-sport athletes playing on this court tonight. I believe she plays for the AFLW down here at Geelong, as well as Conti playing for the Tigers. Correction.
My Richmond Tigers, I must say I'm a Monique Conti fan. It's great to know that you see a block, a foul called, and Satina Akuso. What was a great drive.
Foul number 15.
Tennille Knight.
Tigers, Satina Akuso.
Fantastic to have the AFLW players being able to play in this NBL1. Fantastic athletes on show.
Yeah, as Coach Herbie calls another timeout.
So, second timeout in the space of a minute. At the 3-minute mark remaining in the second half. The Melbourne Tigers now up to 5 team fouls. Only 3 team fouls for the Supercats.
Studio for your halftime entertainment.
Geelong Supercats shooting 45% from downtown. Same with the Melbourne Tigers. But great outside shooting by both teams. neck and neck at the moment, but a stelling statistic from my end at the moment is really the Supercats. 12 assists. Not even 2 quarters of play. I think really highlights that team game to come to play.
And yeah, I think they're getting the ball through hands, like we said earlier. I think that's what the Supercats were good at, and I think that's going to, if they play like that for the rest of the game, they'll have a very good game. So yeah, but credit to the Tigers as well. They're doing it as well. They're getting that ball inside a lot through Zatina, and then obviously finding that open player outside to light up the 3-point line. So both teams creating great offense.
No, you're absolutely right. As we have 2 shots for Neil Knight. To extend the lead out to Fuse Advisory Supercats. Hits the first. That's to Neil Knight. Goes 2 of 2 to Neil Knight. Pushes the lead out now to 3. 44-41. Under 3 minutes of play remaining in the second term. Geelong Supercats up 3. The Tigers with Brent Catasano. So it's Charlie looking for a Kuso. Quick double from the Cats. Conti, who's hit a 3 already, just rims out.
Another rebound. Emma-Nnopu now up to 8 rebounds, I believe.
Absolutely right. Double watch is in full effect. Antoniette, Emma-Nnopu. Cats go to that player. Great drive. Drawing another foul. This time on Geraldine McCorkle. Looked like a clean block from our end, but must have been some body in there, says the referee. That is great effort and intensity from the Cats. Emma-Nnopu going to the line, 4-2. Hitting the first. Goes 1 of 1. Two of 2 at the line. Beautiful touch shown. Geelong Supercats 70% from the free throw line tonight so far. Brent Catasano surveying. Nearly a steal. Kuso, triple team. Open shooter. The 3 and hits. Gemma Simon. Supercats did everything they could. Ellsworthy driving easily. Another foul is called on Monique Conti. Her second.
Looks like the fouls could be hurting the Cats.
Number 2.
As the game sort of comes down, you've got Zatina on 2, you've got Conti on 2, you've got Isa on 3. There's some big name players there. You don't want them in foul trouble.
Exactly right for the Tigers. No, you're right. You have Ellsworthy hitting the first.
She makes the second.
And the second. The lead is now up to 4 points. Under 2 minutes remaining. Huge screen from Zatina Kuso. Kuso on the roll, looking at the step through. It's an and one of her own. Too big, too strong.
Foul number 5.
Foul on Alex Stark.
Alex Stark.
First. Zatina Kuso taking matters into her own hands. Her team down 2. The end one opportunity. Zatina Kuso shooting well tonight. Makes the end one.
Up to 16 points. Big first half for her.
Supercats still up 1. Ramos. Gonna go to work. Step through. Little fadeaway. No good. Kuso with another rebound. 2-4. Conti. Kick across. Alex Dark. Nearly came away with the steal. Shot clock still running down for the Tigers. Now down to 8. Conti looking to create off the screen.
Kick out
Shooter
to
in the
Simon.
corner.
That's
hits
another
again.
one.
Great recognition by the Tigers. Gives them the lead now up 2 with 1 minute to go. We see a turnover. Akuso.
I believe that Gemma Simon is currently shooting 100% from the field. Hasn't missed yet.
Akuso wild. Below in the end. Off the double team, results in the turnover. As we have a timeout on the floor, the Fuse Advisory, Geelong Supercats now down 2. Exciting action here as it's looking to wind and close out the first half.
Yeah, I don't think the Supercats need to be worried right now. They've played good for the first half against a fairly strong team in the Tigers, and we've had some players step up in Emma-Nnopu and Ellsworthy. So I think if they keep attacking the rim and keep drawing the fouls on the Tigers, I think that will benefit them in the long run.
No, you're absolutely right. I think definitely the foul counts for both teams obviously play a part, but right now the Tigers, obviously with team foul trouble, we've had 5 fouls for a couple of minutes now, but some of the key players, as you mentioned, Nick Conti and Akuso, 2 each. Still a lot of basketball to come that might play a telling factor in the second half of play.
I think another thing, looking here at the stats, Geelong currently have 7 offensive rebounds to Melbourne's 1. So I think that's also a contributing fact that hopefully Coach Herbert might bring up in the timeout at half time, is that's where a lot of the points from the Supercats might be coming from, is that those offensive boards.
And that is purely just effort and hustle by the Supercats. That's enough. They're out there, they're looking to win and really take on the Tigers. It's fantastic to see. So we'll resume play. 40 seconds remaining in the first half of action. It's what has been an amazing first half. The Supercats. 6 on the shot clock. Ellsworthy forces up a left-handed layup. Great D by the Tigers in the end. And then Conti directs traffic.
Looks like the shot clock's just in here, so...
It's a great steal. Picked up by Ellsworthy. Read it perfectly. Ties it up. Does. Sarah Ellsworthy. Timely steal. And with 4 seconds on the shot clock, Conti going to go to work herself. 1 second.
Emma-Nnopu with the block.
Huge block. Closes out a fantastic first half of basketball. Both teams trading blows. Sees it tied up. 50 apiece. Fantastic offense and defense by both teams. But the Geelong Supercats really proving they've come to play tonight against these Melbourne Tigers.
I think that might be that's something they'll come into the half time with, and I think their defense, and I think Coach Matt will talk about that a lot, is how the defense has kept them in this game.
No, you're absolutely right. They've proven they are committed and together on the defensive end, and they are well and truly in this game at the moment. Actually leading the Melbourne Tigers in rebounds. They're at 20, and the Tigers at 14. Just incredible. It really is the Cats. Putting together a great 2 quarters. I guess it's really about putting another 2 quarters together to try and take this win.
Yeah, I think if the key players like Ellsworthy and Emma-Nnopu keep turning it up, and a few other players start to step up, I think we'll be in for an interesting game.
You're absolutely right. So as we have a halftime entertainment stepping on the floor, we will leave you for the halftime break and look to come back with third term action coming at you very soon from the Geelong Arena. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Geelong Arena for this round 5 clash between the Fuse Advisory Geelong Supercats and the Melbourne Tigers. Brad White here and Hugh Moore in the commentary box with you this evening, getting ready for second half action. It was what has been an incredible first half. Very, very entertaining basketball being played by both teams. Seeing it all locked up at 50 apiece. Yeah,
it's been a great start, and we were talking off air about Steph Blitzars only having 5 points, so that might be an interesting turn to see if she sort of starts to light up, to fire up in the second half. She might be the missing piece to the Supercats winning this game.
I think it's a great point as well that Steph Blitzars is such a great offensive player, and for her to only have 5 points in the first half is very uncharacteristic. So plenty more to go there, but I think the story of the night really is that Geelong Supercats undermanned, only 8 active players, having 3 of their players out injured, and yet they've brought intensity, effort, and a real sense of urgency both ends. Antoniette Emma-Nnopu is just having a great game, double-double watch, has 10 points, 8 rebounds at the moment. And Sarah Ellsworthy picking up the slack for her team with 16 points of her own. I think we're really set for a pretty incredible second half.
Yeah, and against such a tough team and such a well-coached team in the Melbourne Tigers, I think it'll be a great, and I think Matt will keep reiterating that, is that they've tied up at half time. So I think, we'll have a good second half.
And we are underway with the Melbourne Tigers having the first possession of the second half as they look to get it through hands. Here's Akuso. Tigers deep into the shot clock. Akuso with the kick out, open three. McCorkle too strong. Ellsworthy, great rebound. One and done for the Tigers. To Blitzars.
I reckon the Supercats need to exploit this mismatch here with Blitzars and Brad Casato as she launches a 3.
And hits!
She's on.
Steph Blitzars must have heard us, mate, I reckon. Great start for the Geelong Supercats. Tigers through Akuso. Doesn't see a double this time. Great straight up D by O'Donnell. There's Conti on the spot with the strip. Goes back to Conti. 6 on the shot clock. Akuso. Shot's got to go up. McCorkle gets the shot away and gets the own offensive rebound.
Nice D there by Ducky.
Awesome D. Both players hit the deck.
Dang.
Antoniette Emma-Nnopu.
It looks to be Charlie Brancatisano down. Looks like she might have got crunched by Emma-Nnopu on that one. So, and it looks to be, I believe it's Geelong ball.
And it is in fact a Geelong ball. Great commitment shown by both players, hitting the floor. Definitely highlighting the value of this game for both teams.
I think it's a big game for the Supercats to win, just to show that they're not out as of yet, and they can still take on a top level team with minimal players. So I think, and that's also a credit to Coach Matt to coach under these circumstances. So
agreed, absolutely. As we have the Cats, Emma-Nnopu. Blitzars, who just hit a 3. O'Donnell. Duck. Playing that pick and roll beautifully. Pull up 2 is short. Emma-Nnopu on the... O'Donnell's got to put it up. Doesn't hit the rim. Tigers will secure the ball and look to run. Conti streaking ahead and the travel is called.
As Charlie gets a sort of... looks at Herbie and goes, what happened there?
Not really sure what might have happened.
Interesting call.
Turnover is called. The 10th turnover for the Tigers this game. To Blitzars. Sizing up the defender. Looking for that screen. Gets it. O'Donnell has hit a 3 already. And has another one. Rebecca O'Donnell.
That was into Tina's face as well with the hard closeout.
O'Donnell is having a fantastic game. Both ends of the floor. Supercats now up 6. 2.5 gone. It's McCorkle. Turnaround 2. Ellsworthy pulls up down the defensive board. Going to push the issue.
Ducky.
Streaking through.
Wow.
The Supercats are on the run. Putting it to the Melbourne Tigers. Refuse advisory. Geelong Supercats now up 8 against the number 4 Melbourne Tigers. How will the Tigers respond to Kuso? He's going to go to work. Great double. McCorkle gets it set out. Emma-Nnopu says enough tonight. Antoniette. Emma-Nnopu, not in her house. That's her second for the evening.
Supercats have turned it up on the defensive end.
Absolutely turned it up. The crowd absolutely loving the effort. The corner 3 go up, hits the side of the backboard. It's Alex Duck. Push the issue. Ellsworthy looking at a 3. Looks to take McCorkle off the
And
joint.
one. Wow.
Sarah Ellsworthy turning on the Jets. Left-handed finish. And one opportunity. It is all the Supercats right now holding a 10-point lead against the Melbourne Tigers.
They have turned it up in the first 3 minutes.
Absolutely come out of half-time on fire, have the Geelong Supercats. Ellsworthy converts on the N1. The lead is now 11. Just a reminder, Hugh, that currently Geelong is sitting 14th on the ladder. Melbourne Tigers sitting 4th. 3 gone up and hits.
Great answer there by Izza, just to sort of calm the troops down.
You're absolutely right. The Tigers definitely needed that. Alex Duck.
O'Donnell
has hit 2 already.
Bang.
And hit another one. It's all about the Geelong Supercats right now.
Seem to have answers for everything right now.
They absolutely do. O'Donnell up to 13 points, 71% shooting.
The Tigers look a bit startled out there at the moment. Nothing's sort of really working.
They're out of rhythm offensively, that's for sure. It's Conti lines up a 3 of her own.
Wow. She must have heard me say
Conti. On cue, hits a 3 of her own. It's 12 points for Conti. The Tigers still down 7. Back and forth, great play. Alex Duck, mid-range 2. No one near it.
That's a training shot for Ducky.
Supercats playing great basketball.
Nice defense.
Might have got away with steps. 3's up. Great box out by the Cats. And they will clear through Alex Duck. Great defensive possession again from the Cats. Thought Satina might have had an easy 2, but the Cats closed it down. It's Alex Duck. Good Ellsworthy. Look at the screen.
Oh, nice drive.
Quick move.
And that looks...
Rebounding contest will go the way of the Melbourne Tigers. As we have a timeout being called by Coach Herbert by the Melbourne Tigers. His team down 9 points, 4 minutes and 38 seconds gone in the third term.
Don't want to talk too soon, but the Supercats are looking good right now.
The Supercats have absolutely come out and just thrown haymakers against this Melbourne Tigers team. That's incredible so far. And here we were talking about an undermanned Supercats team. Emma-Nnopu, 10 points, 10 boards, double-double for her. Alex Duck with 13, O'Donnell with 13, and how about Sarah Ellsworthy? 19 points, 64% in the field, 6 boards. They are absolutely dominating both ends as a team.
And I think their defense, we have to talk about their defense. It's been so, they're aggressive and they're up in Melbourne's grill, so they're making it hard for them, and those players that like Conti and Izza, who usually like to light up the floor, are struggling a bit at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how the Tigers come out and respond, and what Coach Herbert does to respond to this run here by the Geelong Supercats. So, but I think Coach Matt will also be reiterating that they've got to keep this up. They've got to keep
that level of intensity.
Yeah, keep that defense and make sure that they don't let the Melbourne Tigers come back and get them.
So far, the Geelong Supercats have outscored the Melbourne Tigers 15-6 in this third term. The Tigers have the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Another three goes up. It's an air ball. And they hear it from the crowd. Chance of air ball. Supercats coming straight back at the Tigers. Luxavs, great patience. Emma-Nnopu forced it through. Satina, Akuso right there defensively. Conti looking at another three. Rims out. O'Donnell, huge board. O'Donnell has been massive for the Geelong Supercats. It's Alex Dark. Pushes the tempo. Wow. Cruises through. Just couldn't make the finish. Alex Dark stepped through four defenders. So the Tigers respond. Akuso can hit that three. Has the step. McCorkle from the corner.
Nice shot.
Great long range too.
Great find there by Zatina as well, under some fairly hard pressure.
The lead down to 7. Supercats looking at the same set. The Tigers showing zone now. Ellsworthy. Luxavs looks at the three. Pull up. Long mid-range 2. Emma-Nnopu nearly got another rebound. It's Conti going to push the pace. Great hesitation. McCorkle back to Conti. Nice stop there by the Cats. We can go to Akuso. Fadeaways. A foul is called on what looked to be pretty decent defence.
Foul number 2 for the
Antoniette. The foul is called.
That's her third
foul. We'll see. Just to be a relatively tired Satina Akuso.
Just keeping an eye on Monique Conti. She looks a bit sore. Looks to be one in her hamstring. So that'll be something to keep an eye on.
No, definitely, absolutely. I think Monique Conti is such a critical part of this Tigers team, and one of those elements is her running the full length of the floor both ways, defensively and offensively, as Satina missed her first free throw. It's good on the second. Brings it back to a 6-point game. We have a substitution here on the floor.
It's number 13. Tennille Knight comes in.
Tennille Knight, check in for the Cats. With 3.5 minutes to go, Geelong Supercats leading the Melbourne Tigers by 6. Ellsworthy, three goes up, bit strong on that one. Rebound secured by the Tigers. Again, looking to force the issue. Great recovery defense by the Cats. McCorkle, long range three. Nearly nailed it, but Luxavs picks it up. Here's Ellsworthy on the run. Floater in the lane. Showing the touch, Sarah Ellsworthy. Beautiful finish. Tigers kicking it to McCorkle, who is swamped by three defenders. Results in a turnover. The Supercats have numbers, but Conti there shut it down, the fast break. So Donald to Luxavs. Steph Luxavs is going to get going. Pull up two is money. Steph Luxavs. All of the Supercats getting in on the action now. So we have the Fuse advisory. Geelong Supercats up 10 against the Tigers. Akuso.
Great defense there.
Great D by the Cats again. Luxavs looking at a three. And splashes it. Steph Luxavs.
She's back.
Warmed up. We noted that she only had 5 points in the first half. Has eclipsed that already in the third term. Tigers are in all sorts at the moment, with the Supercats absolutely blowing this one wide open. McCorkle stepped out of bounds.
Supercats have smothered the Melbourne Tigers at the moment.
And that is a great call. It is all starting from the defensive end of the Geelong Supercats, holding a 13-point lead at the moment.
As McCorkle checks out and Mel Pryor checks back in.
Supercats through Knight. Pull up two. Too strong. It's her own rebound.
Looks like she might have been fouled there.
It's a big rebound and just couldn't hold on to it as she was falling. Sees the turnover for the Supercats. Only their 8th turnover. Full court pressure on Conti this time. Probing. Finds a shooter in the corner. Cats again, shutting it down. It turns another turnover. 13th turnover for the Tigers. Cats playing outstanding defence at the moment. Blixar's looking to take Conti off the dribble. Conti reaching in. Foul is on the floor. That is Monique Conti's third foul.
And I think that the Supercats right now are doing a great job of getting out to Melbourne shooters. You're looking sort of the first half they were getting there, but they were getting just a touch late. Now they're right on their heel, and they're not letting them get those shots off. So I think that's a credit to Geelong at the moment.
No, absolutely, I agree. It's the energy and commitment by the Supercats at the moment that's seen him hold his 13-point lead. As Alex Dark, 3 of her own, is short. As Zatina and Alex Dark share a smile. Former teammates, of course, in 2019. Melbourne Tigers. With Charlie Brancatisano. Acuso.
Nice move
beautiful
there.
Step through, couldn't finish. Foul is called.
Looks to be on Charlie Brancatisano for her third. So a couple of Melbourne Tigers players in trouble.
And the fourth team foul.
Looks to be the two Brancat sisters and Monique Conti. So a couple of their really strong guards there with 3 fouls only in the third. So.
And
Wow.
Monique Conti picks up her fourth. That's a massive foul. And that is, in fact, the fourth team foul for the Melbourne Tigers.
As Conti's not too impressed with the ref down there. So Monique Conti on 4 fouls.
Has to rest.
Still with a quarter to go.
We see the Cats. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ellsworthy off the dribble.
Nice
beautiful finish. So aggressive, Sarah Ellsworthy, with 30 seconds left in this third term. Geelong Supercats up 15 against the Melbourne Tigers. Acuso wide open. Gemma Simon, who hit 3 in the first half, 3 threes in the first half. The Supercats will hold for the last possession of the third term, and Blixarves has coughed it up. Acuso releases. That's
nice
a great result by the Tigers. Brancatisano on a great finish. Steph Blixarves won't be happy, but it sees at 3/4 time the Fuse Advisory Geelong Supercats leading the Melbourne Tigers by 13 points.
I mean, so it's nuts how the Supercats have come out firing, and Melbourne have sort of not really answered back. As we look here, Ellsworthy's got 23 points, and as we were saying, Blixarves, who'd had 5, has had 7 that quarter. So I think they're sort of starting to wake up and realise that there's a chance we could win this game.
Yeah, I think you always have that belief, and you always want to try and keep that belief. But clearly, Coach Payton during the week has really got his troops prepared and ready for this Melbourne Tigers team, and they have come out of half time. Absolutely, just with a willingness and commitment to lock down defensively, and then just an aggression and energy on the offensive end. It's just been staggering, and really as we've been talking about on the whole call, it's the entire team. There's no one standout. Everyone's scoring, but it's everyone's playing defence, and really, I mean, Zatina Acuso's got 17 points, but it hasn't been easy for her whatsoever.
No, and I mean we keep saying this about the Melbourne Tigers. But they've got some key players out there at the moment, like as in Zatina and Monique, that are putting up fairly good stat lines. Looking here, Zatina's got 17 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. Yeah. So they're not playing bad, but I feel like the Supercats are outplaying them at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how Coach Herbert sort of answers back in this third quarter and the fourth quarter correction. And sort of handles this run at the moment by the Supercats.
Yeah, certainly all the momentum at the moment with the Geelong Supercats in what is actually a sold-out Geelong arena. 2/3 capacity right now to watch this matchup between the Melbourne Tigers and Fuse Advisory Geelong Supercats women. Another fantastic night down here in Geelong, witnessing a stellar game. And of note has to be as well, Rebecca O'Donnell has done an outstanding job since the tip, locking down as best she can defensively. But 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 71% shooting. Just a phenomenal night for O'Donnell at the moment. And as we get ready for the fourth quarter, Hughes advisory. Geelong Supercats in control, up 13. Home crowd getting into it. We'll have the Melbourne Tigers first possession of the final term. They look for Akuso again. Nearly results in a turnover. Open shooter in the corner. Might have been partially blocked. The Supercats through Alex Duck on the floor. Secures the rebound, and that is a perfect example of the intensity the Geelong Supercats have brought all game.
Yeah, and they're diving on everything. They're making sure. We saw a bit earlier in the game where Emma-Nnopu and Charlie Brown-Catasano both dive for the ball. They're diving on everything. They want the ball. There's that aggression there.
And of course, it was great to see on the rebounding contest, as it has been all game. There were 3 bodies around Zatina Akuso, 5 bodies in the paint, gang rebounding. Great sign for the Cats that they've been able to string it together for 3 quarters. No doubt they'll look to continue that for the rest of the fourth. It's a half-court trap for the Tigers. Just broken up by Brooksarves. Duck to Ellsworthy. Kick through to O'Donnell. Akuso guarding her. Under 10 on the shot clock. Ellsworthy goes left. Long 2. Short on that one. Didn't look comfortable shooting it on that occasion. How will the Tigers respond? Still down 13.
Wayward pass there by Isabel Catasano. Almost out of the stadium.
Satina's got hops, but probably not to that level, I don't think. 14th turnover for the Melbourne Tigers this game. The Supercats have done well with only 9 turnovers of their own. That extended pressure again for the Tigers. Easily broken up this time. It's Brooksarves, Ellsworthy. To Neil Knight on the drive. Great step through and blocked by Zatina Akuso. A great hustle by the Cats. You see a run out here. Pryor not even looking at a layup on that occasion. Great recovery D by the Supercats again. So they locked them into their half.
No, we had double-double earlier before, but I think we might have triple-double alert at the moment.
Triple-double alert.
Zatina Akuso with 17 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
Keep an eye on that. With 8.5 to go. Brooksarves on the kick-out. O'Donnell another 3. Short on that one. Much better close that time from Zatina Akuso. Much more intent defensively from the Tigers so far. So have a big 3 go up, too strong. Great rebound again by the Supercats, who are out rebounding the Melbourne Tigers 34-28.
Oh,
to Alex Duck. Silky smooth left hand, Alex Duck. Blast through the defense.
As we see a couple of subs here, it looks to be Monique Conti coming on for Mel Pryor and Emma-Nnopu coming on for Tennille Knight. So,
of course, Antoniette Emma-Nnopu has had a fantastic game so far. Has been so integral in their rebounding, just the energy and intensity defensively, but also being a great offensive threat as well. As Alex Duck hits the and 1. Geelong Supercats now up 16, 2 minutes gone in the final term. What has been an absolute cracker of a game so far.
I think Monique Conti will have to be careful on the defensive end here. She's currently got 4 fouls, so that's but she still seems to be applying that heavy level of pressure. So
that last play is Zatina Akuso, beautiful move, just got blocked by the rim. Bothered by O'Donnell, no doubt. So Emma-Nnopu, great position. May have been a foul once again on the floor. Showing that effort. 5-on-4. Tigers advantage. We'll nearly have a slip and fall. Brown-Catasano is up. It's Conti directing traffic. As mentioned you, carrying 4 fouls does Monique Conti. Good drive. Long range 2. Just rolls in. Monique Conti now up to 14 points. Quick double. Numbers with the Cats if they push. Ellsworthy opts to pull it out instead. Through Alex Duck. Looking at a 3. Great drive. Alex Duck again with the left hand.
Wow.
Silky scoop.
Ducky up to 16 points now.
Conti, quick trigger 3. Absolutely bricked it.
Looks like
the shot that Coach Herbert was looking for and calls An immediate timeout for the Melbourne Tigers. 3 minutes and 16 seconds gone in this fourth quarter. Hughes advisory, Geelong Supercats up 16 against the Melbourne Tigers.
I think this is a few coaches and a few teams might be a bit shocked at the moment. Obviously with Amy Clydesdale, such a marquee player, not only in the NBL1 but in the WNBL for the Southside Flyers. I think this shows that Geelong, even though they're 14th at the moment, they are a real threat. And it's only the start of the season, but I think they're starting to come together as a group. And there's so many. It's such a new group this year compared to last year. So they've probably had to rebuild, but I think they're starting to combine and they're starting to gel, which is working in their favour at the moment. As we can see, they're up against a fairly well-stacked team in the Melbourne Tigers.
Yeah, no, it's a great call, Hugh. That's an absolutely brilliant call, mate. I think, they're showing that belief and that desire and willingness to support and trust each other in everything they do. The Geelong Supercats. This Melbourne Tigers team looking shell-shocked, if I'm being honest, at the moment. Not really having any answers for the Geelong Supercats in that third term. I mean, they really broke this thing open. And every time you think the Tigers are going to go on a run, the Supercats are coming straight back at them. And I think they've certainly more than capable, the Melbourne Tigers, of picking this back in 6 minutes 44, the way that the Geelong Supercats are playing. Interesting to see how this plays out.
And I think that's the key for the Supercats at the moment. Everything of Geelong at Melbourne throws at them, Geelong has an answer. As we see,
a little slip out of the hand this time. Extended pressure by the Tigers. Clearly a sense of urgency by Coach Herbert. Big ball through hands. Nearly a steal. Steph Putzars, bit of a smile. Conti controlling. Hands high. Corner three. He's down.
That's what Tigers needed.
Full court pressure. Broken up easily in the end. Looking at the double. Emma-Nnopu surveying the floor. Alex Dark. Patient. Steph Putzars. Go one-on-one. Here's O'Donnell. Emma-Nnopu looking to go to work. And does! Wow. Over the top of Zatina Akuso. If you don't mind, Antoniette.
Got the friendly roll there. As Zatina goes to work.
Beautiful move, Zatina Akuso. Couldn't put it down. And another great defensive stop. So O'Donnell, she's done everything else. Why not be the point guard as well, Rebecca O'Donnell? Supercats taking their time through Ellsworthy. Got the mismatch they wanted. Alex Dark, mid-range two is well short. Ellsworthy on the spot. Foul is on Zatina Akuso. Geelong Supercats are all over these Melbourne Tigers.
That looks to be Zatina's third foul, so another player that's in a little bit of foul trouble.
And Sarah Ellsworthy up to 23 points to the line for two.
Shooting at 60%, might I add.
And hits the first. That's one of two. 60%. Not bad going at all. When you're on, you're on. And these Supercats are certainly on tonight. Ellsworthy, 2 of 2 at the line. And all of a sudden, it is 17-point lead for the Fuse Advisory Geelong Supercats. Melbourne Tigers have 5 minutes remaining in this game. Conti, blast through. Beautiful, explosive move by Monique Conti.
I think the Tigers need to have an answer right now. Get a couple of quick buckets. Just to put that pressure on Geelong, because at the moment they're just this. I think they're sort of cruising.
Well, the Geelong Supercats don't seem rattled at all at the moment. The Tigers have got to do something to disrupt the flow. For the Geelong Supercats, 2 on the shot clock. Ducky's got to put it up. Geelong Supercats committing the turnover.
Looked to be a shot clock violation there.
Absolutely, weren't aware of the clock on that occasion. Great D though by the Tigers. Is that the stop they needed to start the run back, to try and peak back? 15 points behind are the Melbourne Tigers. With Conti, mid-range 2 and hits. Monique Conti taking charge. I think this is where the Supercats really need to stay aggressive. That's what got them this big lead. They can't be complacent. Alex Dark, great pass. Emma-Nnopu couldn't finish. Another stop for the Tigers. Now only down 13. Big three goes up. Ellsworthy has another rebound. The Tigers certainly showing that intensity defensively now. Supercats looking to settle. I don't mind the Supercats slowing the pace, but they need to stay aggressive. Alex Duck, no look pass. Atuna Akuso blocks the shot. 3 empty possessions in a row. Big three.
Massive rebound there by Alex Duck.
Alex Duck in position. 3.5 minutes to go. Sees the Cats still up 13. Through Ellsworthy to the rolling Blixarves. Foul being called this time on Issa Rain-Catasano. Much better offensive set that time from the Cats.
Looks to be her 4th as Geelong call a time out, I believe. Yep.
Timeout is called. Absolutely right, Hugh. Seeing the Fuse Advisory Geelong Supercats up 13 against the Melbourne Tigers. 3 minutes and 20 to go in the 4th quarter. And Sarah Ellsworthy having an outstanding game. 25 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals. Being supported by the majority of her team. She's having points in the teams as well. Just an outstanding game being shown by the Geelong Supercats.
Yeah, I think it's great for the Geelong Supercats to come out and play such a good game. It'll boost their confidence.
Yeah.
Obviously, only winning the one game for the season. I think if you can get a game against a top 4 team, that really sort of brings up the team morale and training, and the girls go, oh, there's some sense of hope now.
Absolutely. No, there's a lot of basketball to go in this season as well. 18 rounds of play. This is only round 5, so there's plenty more games to go, and certainly if it's going to spark a run for the Geelong Supercats, it's a great way to do it against what is a very, very strong Melbourne Tigers team, and they've just been outclassed and overwhelmed by the Supercats all night.
I think it's a defense.
Yeah.
It's a very high-scoring game, but I think that's because Supercats have played really good defense, and they've produced a lot of turnovers with 14 turnovers going to Melbourne. So as we see, Blixarves at the line.
Blixarves looking to extend the lead. Too strong on that one. And just a startling stat still for mine is the Geelong Supercats leading the Melbourne Tigers in rebounding 41-31. Absolutely outstanding effort. 9 offensive rebounds and 32 defensive rebounds for the Cats. That's staggering. As Blixarves hit the second. Here's Conti looking to bring her team back into it. Got the shot partially blocked. The rebound is with the Tigers. Here's Akuso. Through to Hurley on the drive.
There's a sense of urgency now in the Tigers.
And they hit a big three. That's what the Tigers needed. Extended pressure, but the Supercats easily broke through that full court press. Georgia Varley has come in for the Cats. Great dexterity shown by Zatina Akuso to trap that with her foot. See a kickball violation. Shot clock reset to 14 seconds for the Geelong Supercats. Drew Ellsworthy kicks to the wing. Here's Varley on the strong drive. Goes up and over the top.
Nice
round the side and went straight over the defender for a left-handed finish. Georgia Varley, easy as you like. Geelong Supercats still up 13. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Rowdy Geelong crowd on their feet now.
Nice
Great
cut
pass
there.
by Akuso.
Great find.
Beautiful finish by Hurley.
Zatina now has 17 points, 9 rebounds and 8 assists.
Triple double watch, full effect. Blixarves rolling through. Steph Blixarves, as casual as you like, with the runner in the lane. Cats have answers. What can the Tigers do? They're running out of time, are the Melbourne Tigers. Conti, to the Akuso screen, Monique Conti. To Hurley, to Akuso, gets fouled by Rebecca O'Donnell. Only her 3rd foul.
And
O'Donnell's been great.
Geelong's 1st foul for the quarter.
Rebecca O'Donnell.
So they're playing great defense.
Tigers ball, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Melbourne Tigers down 13. Here's Conti. Into Akuso, deep in the paint.
Nice finish.
It's a great finish. Nothing O'Donnell could do there. Supercats break the full court press again. Ellsworthy through the duck on the wing, duck on the drive. Gets Hurley.
Oh.
The foul is called on the floor. Zoe Hurley
Foul number 2 for the Melbourne
picking up
Tigers.
her second.
Zoe Hurley.
4th team foul.
Her second.
Melbourne bench weren't too happy about that.
Coach Herbert also expressing his displeasure to the referee. The Cats through O'Donnell. Nearly gets it stolen by Akuso. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Supercats ball. Farley surveying the floor. Gets it into O'Donnell. Guarded closely by Akuso. Nearly gets picked off again. Varley stepping through.
Straight through Isabran Cassano.
And a call is made.
Looks to be an offensive foul on Georgia Varley. Offensive charge.
You're exactly right. And a timeout is called by the Melbourne Tigers with 1:24 remaining in this game. Geelong Supercats up 11 against the Melbourne Tigers.
Yeah, I think Melbourne really needs something big right now. They need someone to step up and hit a few threes and give them that momentum. Because at the moment, and pretty much for the whole game, the momentum's been in Geelong's favour. So it's going to be a tough assignment to score 11 points in a minute and a half, but it is possible.
Absolutely right, and of course we saw the game against the Spectres here. Rachel Brewster hitting that last second three to ice the game for the Spectres after the Cats were actually up with under a minute remaining. So no doubt that'll be sticking in Coach Payton's mind and the players' minds, of course, to make sure that they can really close out what will be a fantastic and phenomenal win at home in front of the home crowd. But there's still 1:24 to go.
Anything could happen.
Anything can happen. I'll be interested to see what lineup the Tigers come out with here out of this timeout to see whether or not they'll have their starting five with their 5 big names on the floor to see if they can bring this win home.
Looks to be the same lineup they were going with before, so I think Coach Herbert must be happy with that. But looks like Emma-Nnopu's come back on for Georgia Varley.
And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. 1:20 remaining. Conti sails to the rim. No defense. Coach Payton unhappy with his charges then. The Tigers sensing they might have a chance. Early double. Emma-Nnopu. Ellsworthy.
Looks like the Supercats are just using the shot clock a little bit, using the clock just to bring it down as Monique Conti applies a nice deal of pressure. Supercats have about 7 seconds to get the ball off here, so
it is now a single-digit game. Supercats holding a 9-point lead. Was it 17 at one point? Here's Ellsworthy on the drive. Way too strong. Tigers get a stop. Under a minute remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your hats. The Tigers looking to claw their way back. Through Akuso, low post. Nearly got it picked off. O'Donnell, great hands. Looking for Hurley was Akuso.
I think the Tigers are looking for a three right now.
With 42 seconds remaining in the game. 12 seconds on the shot clock. We enter Akuso, who gets fouled, nearly an and one. Foul picked up by Rebecca O'Donnell. This is Tina Akuso, who shot well from the line today.
It's Rebecca O'Donnell's 4th foul as well.
Just feels to me that the Supercats in these last 3 or 4 minutes, they're trying not to lose as opposed to trying to win. They haven't been as aggressive. I understand they want to try and run some clock, but is their aggression and effort and intensity that got them there?
Tina missed the first free throw, so
it's a big miss with 40 seconds remaining. Akuso.
Tina Akuso also has a double-double.
And hits the second, does. It's Tina Akuso. went 1 of 2. It's now only an 8-point game. Emma-Nnopu to a streaking Rebecca O'Donnell. Nothing Conti could do. Beautifully executed inbounds. Conti going end to end, and a tough finish. Unique Conti. Cats patient with it, but they've coughed it up. Have the Super Cats. 20 seconds remaining, up 8. Frank Catasano. Huge three.
Great rebound there.
Early with the rebound. Got it blocked. Duck has the ball, and that will be a fitting end to an amazing game for the Geelong Super Cats, who will take this win at home. With only the time clock expiring, has refused advisory. Geelong Super Cats beating the Melbourne Tigers 90-82. A spectacular game by an undermanned Geelong Super Cats, only 8 active players tonight. They've come away with a spectacular win at home. Yeah,
it's a great game for the Geelong Super Cats, and I think that'll sort of send a statement to the league to be like, hey guys, don't count us out. Against such a strong team in the Melbourne Tigers, I think it's a great win, and it'll definitely boost the confidence for the Geelong team. So yeah.
You're absolutely right. Of course, it was a big game for some of the Melbourne Tigers players who were playing for the Geelong Super Cats in 2019. So I think there's a lot of great spirit still between both teams and both players. But as we sign out of the game, the Geelong Super Cats have beaten the Melbourne Tigers by 8 points, 90-82, and it has been Brad White and Hugh Moore closing out this great game by the Geelong Super Cats women. But stick around, tip-off coming at you soon at 7 o'clock. Geelong Super Cats men taking on the Melbourne Tigers at home at a sold-out Geelong Arena. So as we say goodbye, we look forward to seeing you again at the men's game soon.